Hey everyone, it's Pam from GlamJunkJournals, and today I'd like to share with you my latest journal. This was a custom order for a Shabby Chic all fabric journal with lots of sparkly bling, rhinestones, glitter, and all things shiny. So I was definitely excited to put this one together, and I gotta tell you, I love how it turned out. It's so gratifying to create these journals because everyone is different, and in the beginning you don't know how it's going to turn out, and it's just so satisfying seeing the end result. So I'd like to share it with you. This journal, like I said, is all fabric, and it measures 7.5 by 9.5, and it's got a pretty chunky spine. It's about 3.5 to 4 inches. And like I said, it is all fabric. I started out with the sheet, and I patchwork a whole bunch of different fabrics on there, going along with the pastels that I think are definitely shabby chic, and the lighter colors. But I also wanted one more vibrant pattern, and let me show you that here. I pulled this out, and I just think this is absolutely gorgeous. Although it's not shabby chic, in my opinion, on its own, what I wanted was something a little more vibrant, and then I could put a lace overlay on it and you could still see the pattern underneath. So this will be throughout the journal also. And along with that, I've got a bunch of other sparkly fabrics in here, and you'll see those. So what I did after sewing them all to my bed sheet is I started layering my cover, and as you can see, there are lots of layers on this. So there's the bottom layer with my patchwork, collaged fabrics, and on top of that I did add some sparkly, it's like tulle sparkly ribbon. It's just gorgeous. And so I layered that on there, and I've got some gold tulle here, crocheted flower here. This applique at the top and at the bottom has been avocado dyed. And let's see what else. Got some wedding trim along the side and some satin ribbon. I made this flower and added a pearl center to it, and also just some of my fake flowers in my stash. And let's see, this little book plate right here is from the Graphics Fairy, and added some rhinestone bling on the side. And this right here is a bulb clip, kind of like a tassel, and this is all of the some of the fabric and the lace and the trim that's throughout the journal. And this is a velvet ribbon closure, and I made that by cutting off a big strip of velvet, and that was from this shirt that I got at Goodwill, and I think I've showed that to you in another video. And along the back I sewed some pink satin ribbon to it. So let's go inside and I'll show you what I got. The first page here, this image was copied onto a bed sheet, and let me move my camera over. And this image is from the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and I did add some backing to her, so she's kind of, got a quilted feel and sewn around the edges. Got some cheesecloth, some more wedding trim, and some pretty dangly trim here and along the top with another crocheted flower, and that has been tea stained on that. And here you can see a lot better some of the patchwork that I did, and I added lace onto it and just kind of put it together and added some trim along the bottom. And this side is a pocket, so all of the pockets have been fully lined, and inside this pocket there's a couple of journaling cards, and you can see more of the layering of the lace and the fabrics that I did on that, and added some trim up here and a little button along the top there. And this little pocket on the side is made out of lace, and I clipped on a couple bits of ephemera on there. And then on this page here, here's a side pocket made with some of the collaged material, and I did add some gold sparkly tulle over the top, and then some yellow and green trim that kind of pulls the yellows that are on this page right here. I try to keep them so that they flow. And here you can see that tulle slash, I don't even know what it is, to be honest with you. I think it's just sparkly tulle with a pattern on it. I don't know if there's a specific name to it, but I just love it. And then on the pocket, there's a card that I made and a vintage postcard there, and then a big journaling card there, and that image is also from the Graphics Fairy. So those fit right in there. And on this page, you can see a lot more of this green fabric along that, so I wanted to play up the greens and the reds. So this is a side pocket here made out of a scarf, and I sewed some trim along there to make it a little more sturdy. And in that we've got a little booklet, another vintage postcard, thank you BDW, I don't know what that is, but that's okay, and a large journaling card that I collaged and Mod Podged and also put some glitter on that. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Some journaling space on the back. And this side is just a kind of a center pocket. I added a bunch of trim on the bottom and layered up. This is a piece of trim on there, and then another one of those crocheted doilies. And I created a pocket, and we've got some little ephemera in here and journaling cards. And this is, if you wanted to learn Latin, I pulled a card that is peace, and it looks like you say it pax. So I don't know. Anyways, some ephemera in there. And then there is a pocket right here. And like I said, they're all fully lined. And on the inside of that is just a journaling notebook that I had sparkle Mod Podged over the top to bring out the bling here. And let's see, on the next page right here, this page was more pastel driven. So this is two vertical belly bands that are also made from my patchwork sheets, and I just cut them up and I added some lace on the side and wedding trim, and then added some more of those crocheted flowers and bling. And let's see, on this side, I tried to keep the pages similar so that they'd go together. A large journaling card on this side that I added some lace and ribbon. And here is a quilted journaling card. This image is from the Graphics Fairy also. This is printed on a bed sheet. And along the side, I did add some trim with some pearls. And then on the back, there's some journaling space. So that's on that side. I'll put that guy in the front. And then on this side, a similar journal card right there that also has been Mod Podged with some sparkle on the top. And a little notebook, or actually this is more kind of an envelope, and it unties here, and this is a page from my book, A Mode in Costume. I love these vintage ladies, so that opens up. And then some ephemera, some journaling card on there. So those fit back in there. And on this page, I created a pocket here along the side. This I gotta mention, and this is also used on the front cover, this applique. And what it is I don't know if you guys remember this, but they used to make these collars that you could put on over your shirt. And as you can see, here's the button. I have cut off the other end, so you could wear this. So you never know what you're gonna find at thrift stores and what you can use it for. So I've obviously cut a bunch up, but I just like the pattern, and I'm going to use that in future journals. So that's what this is. And I got some more little cute ephemera on there, and then another Latin word for hope. Stick that in there. Those go in there. And this lovely lady, she is from the Graphics Fairy, and let me make sure. I'm not sure if she's from the Graphics Fairy or Bumble Button, but I will make sure, and I'll link both of those websites at the bottom here. I just think she's fabulous. And here along the side here is a snippet of some of the leftover fabric that I had, and I like to add some gold appliques that I cut out and some trim along the bottom here. And she is also quilted and sewn around the edges. Get that guy back in there. And then here is another pocket right here, and on the inside of that pocket there is another one of my collage journaling cards, and journaling card from the Graphics Fairy. And this is some papers that I had in my stash. I just think that's gorgeous. Goes so well with this. So those all fit right in there. And then on this page, here is a corner pocket made out of a crocheted, I don't know if this was a doily or a coaster or something along those lines, and I folded it over and I attached another one of those buttons. This is the same one that's on the front cover, and this is also another one of those crocheted flowers that's on the front cover. And I created a little pocket right there. And as you can see, this is some of the fabric that is used throughout my collaging patchwork here. And here it is on its own. And I like the way when there's a lace overlay, you can see through it and see some of the pattern. So we've got a journaling card there, and just another couple cards, journaling cards that I made, and this one has been collaged and Mod Podged also, and added some little bling at the top. So those fit right in there. And here is another pocket, and along the side there, this lace created just a little tuck right there, and I added a cute little card here. I thought that was so cute, and it just goes so well. And a little mini paper clip to hold it in place because he seems to slip around. And then there's some more of that trim with the pearls on it. And on the inside of this pocket, I did line, the edges with some ribbon and some trim and some lace. And then along this, inside this, here's another one of my collaged journaling cards. And then there's just another tag there. So those fit inside there. And on the back side, here is just some more of that collaging. And as you can see, there's lots of sparkle in this one. And I love that. And then on the back page, you can't see it as much on the front cover, but this is the same. This was part of a tablecloth. And on the front cover, you can't really see it as much because this gorgeous lady is covering it. But on the back side, this is a tablecloth that had a whole bunch of panels that I cut up, and I tea stained it and just made a pocket onto the back. So we've got a journaling booklet that comes out, and then a whole bunch of pages to write on the inside, and then there's another image from the Graphics Fairy that goes right in there. That's a big journaling pocket. Fit that in there. And then we've got some more wedding trim along the back. And here is the back. Oh, and one other thing I wanted to mention is, look at this cute little earring. I just clipped it on there. It was a wire earring, so I just clamped it down. Love that. And it's got the, the rose gold and all those bronzy colors that go so well with the Shabby Chic. And I don't know about you guys, but you know, I'm just booking right along here, having a great old time making this journal. And I made some booklets to go with it. But I got to tell you, this booklet won't fit in here because it's so large, the journal. So this is just going to be a little bit extra. And so there is another journaling booklet there with a bunch of papers on the inside, and another one of the flowers that I made with a pearl button in the middle. So that is my Shabby Chic journal. I absolutely love this. I love the colors. These are so much fun to make. And I don't know. I'm just very pleased, and I'm happy I could share this with you. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.